Hello friends, welcome to No Tag Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. This is the odds and ends edition and it has been brought to us by Kim and David. Kim is a girl in her phone, that's her channel, and I'll thank Kim and David for providing the questions. I really like these questions for this week. Number one, if you had to live in the world of the last TV or any streaming service show you watched, where would you be living? I would be living in England because I am a British television addict. I watch PBS, I have Acorn on my Prime account, and a few others, BritBox. So I would be definitely in England. Do you like haunted houses or scary rides? My answer would be definitely no on the scary rides. And if it's a real haunted house, no, not a fan. If it's like a Halloween haunted house, that might not be so bad. My husband's family for years and years had a haunted attraction at Halloween, big Halloween attraction. And it's on their family farm, and they transform the barn into a haunted house. And they do a really good job. And every time I go in there, I do get scared. It's a shame they don't have it anymore, but for years and years, every single time I go in there every year, it's different every year. Somebody manages to spook me, but not to the point of where I'm extremely frightened. It's just fun, kind of getting scared. But no, real haunted houses, no, not my thing. Have you ever danced? Have you never ever danced or sang in public? Sang in public? No. You really don't want me to sing. I only sing when no one can hear me. I wish I could sing, but that is not a talent that I have. Bless those who do. I appreciate their talent. Dancing, yes, all the time. Love to dance, always have loved to dance, have no problem dancing in public. It's one of the favorite things I enjoy doing. What is the farthest away place from home you've ever been? I would have to say Europe because I spent 3 months there as a child, a young child. Italy, France, and Switzerland. And we went over by boat. I wish I could remember the trip. I only remember the parts that were ingrained in me by repeating the stories. And I see the videos or the films, the 9mm films, or whatever they are, the really thin ones. But unfortunately, I have lots of pictures that I can look at. But other than that, the farthest thing, the other place as an adult that I went was the Bahamas or Canada. Bahamas, Florida, that's it. And Vegas. That's about almost as far away as, not quite as Europe. Let's see. Okay. Number 5, what's the one thing you'd rather pay someone to do than do yourself? I wonder how many people feel this way about cleaning their home. I have dreamt and dreamt and dreamt of having someone come in and clean my home for me. I would not miss it ever again if I never had to do it myself. Definitely cleaning my home. Were you ever, number 6, were you ever a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout? I absolutely was a Girl Scout. From the age of 8, I was a junior, then I became a cadet, and then I was a senior, and we had a great group of girls, and we stayed together through high school until we turned of age and we had to leave. We weren't happy about it either. That's where I began my love of camping at the age of 8, primitive camping, using an outhouse, pitching a tent, starting a fire, for any cooking that we did when we primitive camped. And then we went on to camping in tents that are on platforms with steps. And we had a pavilion where we would do our cooking and our eating. We would make a caper char, and we have each 4 groups, and everyone took charge of something. I usually was on food. Isn't that interesting, right? Not surprising. Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience. I really think that my sons were not scouts, but I really strongly feel that it's a great experience for kids, and you learn things in scouting that you don't even know you're learning, that are instilled in you for the rest of your life. And it was a tremendously wonderful experience for me, especially because I had a great leader, and she stayed with us all through until we got to high school, and then she retired for personal reasons. But it was wonderful. So, in any event, on to number 7. Have you ever watched soap operas? Oh boy, have I watched soap operas. I even wrote them down so I could tell you which ones without forgetting any. All My Children, Channel 7 in the afternoon. All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital. Evening soap operas, Dynasty, Falcon Crest, Dallas, and Knots Landing. I don't think I left any out. Love them all. In fact, I've thought about, if I could, to start watching them again, like from the beginning. That could be kind of fun in between all of my British TV. Okay. Number 8. What's an insect you are deathly afraid of? Truth be told, I am not afraid of insects. I would be afraid to be bitten by something that could kill me. But the actual insect, except I despise cockroaches. I'm not afraid of them. I just despise them. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a cockroach in more years than I can count, so that's all good. And the other one would be deer ticks. I'm not afraid of them. I just despise them because they've made me sick with Lyme disease. Where I live, we're infested. I mean, I got Lyme disease from walking out in my front lawn for 2 minutes. I mean, I should say I got a deer tick, which led me to have Lyme disease. I've had it several times, so it's not fun. Don't wish it to anyone. So yeah, you little deer ticks, if they would disappear and I never saw them again, I would be very grateful. Are you superstitious? I would have to say sometimes I do have I don't know. I believe in the higher powers, in the higher being of the Trinity. I'm Catholic. Is that superstitious? To some people it is. But anything bad superstitious, like, there's an old wives' tale. If you scratch yourself while you're pregnant, the baby will come out wherever you scratched and they will have a birthmark. So don't ever touch your face while you're pregnant, that kind of thing. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. So probably I'm not so superstitious, more than I am. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't. Number 10, what was the first thing that attracted you to your spouse or partner? Well, we have a lot in common. We have a lot the same. We were raised very much the same. We have the same values. We have the same religion. We have the same cultural background. And we both enjoy school. Not when I was young, but in my older years, I really came to love school. And my husband still sits and reads books for hours. So he's kind, he's funny. We can sit and talk for hours with a cup of coffee. We can still do that now. If we go sit in the park, we'll just sit and chat. We like each other's company. A big one is that he was very open to my sons at a time when they were at an age where sometimes you needed patience. Not that they were nasty or anything, but he's just an overall good guy. And I really appreciate having him. And yeah, so that's it. Didn't leave anything out. Okay. So, would you like me to sing now? Can't believe I have the nerve. I guess it is in public if it's on the internet, right? So what I will do now is say goodbye. I'll thank you all for watching. I appreciate you for subscribing and for those that have subscribed, that you keep coming back to watch my videos. It's amazing to me that you do. If you like my videos, please give me the thumbs up. If you are interested in my content, please hit the subscribe button, the bell, so that you're notified every time I put up a new video on YouTube. And on that note, I will say so long, farewell, Alvita is saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. La 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 la. See what happens? I got carried away with the singing and totally forgot again. I've already done this video this morning, and I had to get rid of it because I left this out, and I did it again. There are several people that participate in the No Tag Tuesdays, and they're all great people. Very nice, very worth watching. Each person brings something different to the table. On that note, in my description box, there will be a list of people with their links to their channels for their No Tag Tuesdays. I would so greatly appreciate it if you would go and watch their channel. Watch their No Tag, give them a like, give them a subscribe. I promise you, you won't be sorry. And I also promise you that I'm going to go now. See you next time. And thank you very much for going over to my friends' channels and watching their stuff, because they're all good people.